Conway breathes and relaxes as a peal of feedback and loose rock engulfs him. Oh shit. I guess the farm was Kentucky Route Zero or whatever. Neat. Act 2. Oh, I'm reading this. Okay. Attention. Lula Chamberlain. RE your application. Thank you for your application to the Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture's annual fellowship. You received a record number of applications this year, over 100 in total, and regrettably we can only award you one fellowship position per year. As you know, our review process includes a multi-phase blind committee analysis of portfolio submissions, as well as a careful review by a panel of subject matter experts and on each applicant's notability and relevance in the field. That's very thorough. Who is this lady? We must be extremely selective in our process so as to maintain the level of standards we have established over our 35 years in operation. Our panel did not select your application. Ah, I'm sorry, lady. We encourage you to consider reapplying next year. Many young artists and architects reapply for a few successive years before being accepted. Sincerely, Dr. Carl Stone Norden, Architect, Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture. Below the printed text is a hastily written note. Note. Sorry for the condescending form letter. Love your work. Unfortunately, I just do the mail here. You're I don't know what that says. You're Robert. Aw, what a nice guy. He does the mail, but he's like, man, good job. Well, that's nice. I'm gonna not throw that in the thing. Holds up the letter and puts it in her handbag. I'm Lula. Who is Lula? Folder of writing paper. Oh, to write a letter back to them, probably. This looks like it's important to her, so I'll do it. Dearest Robert, thank you for your kind note. Though it has been years since my name appeared in a gallery program, except as an occasional, dusty curiosity in a group show, or as the impertinent subject of some misguided retrospective, I continue to... Hey, that's that guy with the thing from the place. The weird guy with the horns. Something, gratitude. Yours in situ, Lula. I apologize. I thought you were on the telephone. Are you busy? Just thinking out loud. There's no shame in it. After all, speech is a kind of thought. At our best, we think before speaking, but we rarely think while speaking. So where do our thoughts go, then? It may well be that they reverberate out into the room, dissipating in hallways or getting trapped in some resonant corner of... So, my own thoughts are wandering, clearly. I've got a lot on my mind. Clearly, well, I've gone straight to it then. The clerk upstairs tells me you've been assigned to my proposal. I've heard nothing in weeks, and I assumed it had been swallowed up by some dragon of administration, but... Lula, my situation is desperate. I have hours. I must find a suitable venue for my play in time for its sunrise debut. For the last decade of my life will have been a vision within a dream, a fragment. Should I be blunt with him and tell him that it's impossible? Or should I tell him that I haven't looked at it yet? Shit. My tie is warping around my body. That's fine. I haven't had a chance to review yet, to be honest. I see. Of course, you're quite busy. I understand completely. I'm sorry to have bothered you, Lula. I'm sorry to have bothered you, Lula. I'll go now. Oh, Lula, I thought you might like to know. I saw Joseph this evening after sunset. We sat for a bit, drank some cold coffee. I talked about the university days. Better days. That said maybe for him. It said it. Oh. What? Where are we? What is this? We were at the farm. Alright then. Alright, so now we're at... What the hell are we doing here? What's going on? Blue, talk to me. This leg is getting kind of stiff now, Blue. Maybe I just need to walk it out. Yeah, a walk's good for a lot of things. Don't die, Conway. Hey, Shannon. It's been a while. Maybe someone here can point us in the right direction. Yeah, it looks like they're still open. Must be the night shift. What do you think they do here? It looks like an office building. Yeah, an office building in a cathedral. Well, I didn't know it was a cathedral. It looked more like an office building. Shut up. Apparently there's an ocean and water next to us. Weird. This is weird, but do you think we're inside or outside right now? Outside. Outside any man-made structure, I guess. Just feels like it's still inside since we can't see the sky. Well, maybe someone around here has a better sense of direction. I guess we were driving through this tunnel and reached this barrier. Why did you walk over here? Whatever. Shannon. End of the line? Maybe it's still under construction. We can hope. Oh, there's a bell. Oh yeah, we are inside a thing. Ring the bell. Hello. My name is Conway. This is Shannon. Are you Lula? You're not Lula. Well, here you are. Better late than never, I guess. Just unload the whiskey over there by the elevator. I'll figure something out. Wait. Are we there? The whiskey? We're actually a bit lost, ma'am. You're lost. So you're not the... Sorry. Honest mistake. We're supposed to have a little celebration here at the office, but the whiskey never showed up. I saw your truck and thought... But you really don't look like one of the boys from the distillery anyways. What are you celebrating? Oh, the less I understand, the better. When I'm here, I keep the fans turning and the furnace hot, and listen for the bell. When I get home, I'm a different person. I don't have to think about it. I just paint. Well, it's clear you're new to this territory. I expect you just mean to be passing through. We're looking for Dogwood Drive. Do you know where that is? Dogwood. Nope. You're gonna need to talk to someone upstairs about that. One of the map clerks. But first we've got to get you in the system, so you'll need an appointment with one of the ingestion clerks. Now, let's see. Rick is booked proofreading drafts all afternoon, and Wanda's out on a site. Let me go make some calls, and I'll see if we have anyone free. There are some good books over in the waiting area. We'll just have a look around. Have you seen... Grotesque? I think that's what that said? That's really loud TVs. What the fuck? That's creepy. Oh, I guess it's playing things. The television is playing a cartoon about a bird. The cartoon bird collects pieces for its nest. A scarf, a plastic shopping bag, a bit of young girl's hair. The nest is warm, but precariously fragile. The television is playing what looks like to be a nature documentary. A hermit crab scuttles across the beach. Its shell is in an awkward shape. It must have once belonged to a different crab. That is what hermit crabs do. That's thing that... Oh, wait. I want to look at this. The television is playing an instructional video on elevator design. It is crucial to maintain proper lighting in an elevator. In the absence of sight, passengers' sense of motion is greatly enhanced. The passenger should never feel as though they are physically ascending or descending. The elevator should create an illusion that the building is flat. This is the mark of a successful elevator design. That's interesting. I always imagined having lights like on the outside of the elevator through tiny windows would allow people to know that they are moving, and that would help. I didn't know that you'd have to make it feel like it's not moving. Then any sign of movement just feels awkward. Hi, Marianne. Oh, good. I thought you had left. People can be so impatient, you never know. Well, I have you meeting with Lula Chamberlain. She's a senior clerk and doesn't usually handle the ingestion process, but she's the only one in the room with her plate this evening. My schedule says she's on the 5th floor, reviewing some diagrams. There's busy people up there. This is an office in a cathedral. Weird. The elevator is just back to the left there. 5th floor. Okay. I'm gonna look over here. I wonder what's over here. I see a box. I see some books. Oh, there are books. And there's the elevator. 3 books are piled on the table. A service manual for a sewage pump, some architectural plans for a bungalow, and a slim collection of Japanese death haiku. An envelope is protruding from the bottom of the stack. Conway picks up the envelope. The envelope reads, Bureau of Secret Tourism. It contains several small, handwritten brochures with ritualistic directions to bizarre locations. Oh, it's like a secret... what are those things that people leave around that are in, like, little round objects that they stick in, like, pipes and stuff for people to find? Sometimes they have, like, GPS things. I forget what it's called. One of my friends from high school was into that. He actually found one once. It was interesting. What's over here? I want to take a look at this thing. Who's fishing? And did they find anything? You know, I should really turn off my truck. It's been on this entire game. It has hella fuel capacity, really. Oh. I guess I can't look in that. Can I go downstairs? Nope. Dude, turn off your truck. You don't even need the emergency lights on. You're weird. This reception place is weird. They have a driveway into it, with no real parking spaces. This place is weird. You're staring me down like a mother. I'm going, I swear. You can't even see me anymore. Quit following me. Weirdo. Yes, go in. I hope they designed this elevator well so we can't feel that we're moving, and that the entire building is flat. That'd be great. She's on the 5th floor, right? Conway scans a column of elevator buttons. Oh. I have choices. Let's go to the 1st floor. Clerk's offices. This is European. The 1st floor is the 2nd floor. That's the way they do it sometimes. Hello, are you lost? We're looking for Lula Chamberlain. Oh no, she's much too busy. Let's get some of our junior clerks to sort your paperwork first, so we don't waste any of Miss Chamberlain's time. It's a pretty straightforward process. First, you'll need to take a case number to get assigned. Talk to Clerk Ms. Mitzstein about that. She's just over there at the end of the room. Happy to help. No, thank you. I'm gonna go speak to Lula because we've been introduced to her. Thanks, though. I like Lula. She seems to be a nice artist and a respectable lady. Okay, her office is down on the 1st floor. That isn't true. Whatever. Conference room. Maybe I shouldn't go in here. This might be a bad idea. They're having a conference. Get out of here. No. Yeah, this is mean. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. Stop looking at me. Let's go back to your work. Drink some water. Our office is not on the 1st floor. There's a 3rd floor for bears. I was gonna skip straight to the 5th, but now I really want to see what the 3rd floor is. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Those are actual bears. Those are actual bears. Why are there bears up here? What the fuck? What? Hello bears. Don't mind us. We're just bears. What? What is going on? Why are there bears everywhere? This is my favorite thing I've ever experienced. That light is flashing. I don't know if you can see that. It's bugging me. Well, have fun being bears. Bears. We're gonna go. This is some good elevator music. Next is archives and records. I don't need to go there. 5th floor. We saw the bears. We are done here. Why are there stalactites or stalagmites? I don't know the difference in names. I'm bad at this. Huh? Oh, the record. I see the record player. It's all messed up. Fix it. There we go. Hello, clerk. This is beautiful music that you have. I fixed it. Don't worry about it. Greg is hard at work examining some diagrams, measuring angles with a plastic protractor, and occasionally scribbling numbers on a small leather notebook. Can I help you? Don't answer that. Are you Lula Chamberlain? No. You just missed her, actually. She was up here about an hour ago. She's probably back at her real desk now, on the 1st floor. Shannon, how do you know that she was on the 1st floor? Whatever, we got to listen to beautiful music. She barely made a dent in these diagrams. She must have been distracted. Speaking of which, I have to go back to using my protractor. Well, you're welcome for making us fix your damn record player. The record was skipping. You gotta be careful with vinyl. If you mess up the recording, then it'll skip, and then it's no fun. Well, see you later, Greg. You were right, they're on the 1st floor. I don't want to speak to the clerk. I need to speak to Lula Chamberlain. Her office. Is it around this corner? Can I do magic? What the hell is that guy doing? Weird. There's an organ up there. That's a very large organ. Maybe I get to talk to him later. That'd be cool. Maybe I can eat some of his food. If he offers it. I guess I'll speak to the clerk. Mittstein. Hi, how are you? Fine, thanks. I just need your ingestion card and a list of your last 5 permanent addresses. I don't want to... Actually, that seems like something Shannon would do. Let's just skip it. Which one of you is Lula Chamberlain? Oh, sure, that's in the cardigan. Oh, sure, that's her in the cardigan. Hey, that was fast. Thanks, Shannon. You're the best. I see things going well for us. Having fun in the paperclip labyrinth. Well, you made it eventually. You look exhausted. I'd offer you my seat, but my ankles are turning on me. No, I'm not fine. My leg is busted. Arthritis? That's not really my problem. I mean, not really my problem, but it's not something I should inquire about. It could just be that you're tired. Maybe you run a mile every morning. I don't know. The receptionist said you could point us in the right direction. This concrete bunker of an office is just a waypoint for you, I'm sure. What is it you're trying to go? Bleh. We're having trouble navigating the zero. Just navigating a propst. That's a word. I'm gonna put the description of that word right up there. Just navigating, apropos of nothing. The zero doesn't work like other roads. You can't just drive and expect to find yourself somewhere. You must be more deliberate than when we're driving on surface roads. And in a way, much less deliberate. You're weird, lady. We're looking for Dogwood Drive, said Shannon. Dogwood Drive. That's funny. Do you know I used to live on Dogwood Drive? That was years ago. A grimy old house. Basement full of insects. Attic full of birds. We had a few roommates. We all worked at the university. I had a dog. I drank whiskey and beer. I made sculptures. But that dogwood was a surface road. With a name like that, it could have to be. What are you doing on the zero? A gas station attendant told us we need to take the zero to get there. Gas station attendant? I see. Friendly blind man, about my age. Hangs out with an old cat. Likes to pretend he's a poet. His name is Joseph. Do you know him? Joseph and I used to work together, and we've lived together. We were friends, but that was a long time ago. We haven't spoken in years. Do you know he's pointed you this way? It's because he's still in love with me, of course, and now he's implicated you quite inconsiderately, and in your condition. That's appalling. So I'm very sorry for wasting your time, but I'm afraid you've been misled. Excuse me. Yeah, Shannon, you lead this. You're being goofy, lady. Get over yourself. Lula pauses, taken aback. Well, I guess that's fair. Alright, maybe I can help you. For Joseph. The Dogwood Drive I lived on is now called Pale Dogwood Drive. They renamed all of the streets, you see. Too many streets with the same names. It was never a problem before. But now, in my days, we got these databases, and it's too confusing for the computer. The computer has no sense of ambiguity, so it proclaims an error as name collisions, they call them. So my Dogwood Drive's Pale Dogwood Drive, and another might be Large Leaf Dogwood Drive, or Himalayan Flowering Dogwood Drive, and so on. I don't know, these whippersnappers these days. But one of them is still just a Dogwood Drive, or so we might hope. It is really a matter of consulting records, which we have an abundance of here. You also have bears. Why do you have bears? Do you have a record of those streets? I expect we must. They'll be up in the archives and records. 4th floor. It'll be filed under 0 for odonyms, probably. O for odonyms, probably, or G for generic. Maybe S for specific, depending on which part of the street name was changed. That's not very helpful. Well, see you later, Lula. You're much older than I thought. Damn whippersnappers. Hope someone addresses the bears in the office someday. I'm sure someone has to feed them. Yep, 4th floor. Hey, bears. Yep, I'm just passing by. Don't worry. So apparently we were misled, or maybe Shannon is... not Shannon. Maybe Lula is just old and doesn't like people anymore. Old people are great. Damn, this place is a mess. Okay. To take a look through that logbook, I guess. Maybe there's some kind of system to all these boxes. I'll just start digging. The small logbook has a smart leather cover. A few notes are scribbled on the inside covers. Most pages are just lists of titles, names, and dates. Inside the front cover. Note in logbook. Document staff. Please do not transfer any more records from the storage unit until we get the new file cabinets in. We're up to F, and that will have to do for now. Instruct clerks to focus on activities beginning with the letters A, B, C, D, E, or F, or activities likely to involve research on subjects beginning with those letters. For example, cars is okay because it involves automotive, driving, brakes, etc. But air quality is not okay because it relates to health, safety, pollution, etc. Wow, that is extremely convoluted. Page 1. Several documents relating to sporting competition venues were quickly checked out and back in over a period of few days. Baseball courts, basketball fields, alleys, and parking lots. Page 14. A single set of documents relating to coal mining operations was checked out and back in by several different people within a few hours. Interesting. Inside the back cover. Failing antique shops folder missing. Listed checked on page 63 but not present. I am a failing antique shop. Interesting. I'm putting it away. Nothing, me either. Half of these boxes aren't even labeled, as if the rest are all from the first few letters, and the rest are all from the first few letters of the alphabet. I couldn't find anything with an O, or a G, or an S. Maybe that clerk knows somewhere else we can look. Yeah, we can only use A, B, C, D, and F, and E. Maybe the bears know. Maybe the clerk knows. Wait, what do you mean the clerk? This guy? The guy at the bottom? Lady at the bottom? I forget her name. Not Lula, but the other lady. Oh, we're going to Lula. Thanks, Shannon. You're the best. Lula, this office is bullshit. Can't find my way at all. But you're alright. I'm walking over to you, Lula. I swear I'll get there eventually. There we go. Nothing? That's unfortunate. Well, they must still be in transit. You see, we've only recently moved into this new venue somewhat, and it's all a bit in progress. It was a cathedral not too long ago. Can you believe it? and then the Bureau reclaimed it. The old congregation has been directed to one of our storage facilities for the activity. That's where you'll find the street name records, I expect, at the church. Mary Ann at reception can give you directions. Just come back here when you have the files, and we'll begin the necessary paperwork to have the information analyzed. Oh, and while you're out on the road, you might want to stop and see Dr. Truman about your leg. He's a specialist regarding ailments in joints and limbs, and I know he works at night. His home office is in a small neighborhood on the east edge of Bowling Green. I'll never remember that. Here's his card. Do stop and see him. That leg is a miserable sight. Take care of each other. Thanks, Lula. I ain't gonna do that, because my leg is probably in a lot of pain. Oh yeah, I'm holding it when I move. Jesus, Conway. Way to be a man, I guess. Why does it have an up and down arrow if I can go to any floor that I want? Whatever. Hey lady, sorry for leaving my truck on. It's just kind of... I guess the key is stuck in the ignition. I apologize. This is a weird cathedral because they have docking points for boats and everything. Really weird. Get what you need. Be straight with me. What is this place? Just another office, lady. Just another job. Shannon is taking point. Go, Shannon. But you kicked out a congregation to set up your office? I wasn't here for that, but yeah, I get where you're coming from. Still, I wouldn't judge until I'd seen everything. They've got a new church now. The Bureau set it up for them in some of their old storage space. I'm sure it's very nice. Go see it for yourself. Just get back on the 0 and drive until you hit the crystal, and then turn around. What? It'll make sense once you get on the road. You can handle it. This is a weird world we live in. I don't think it has normal rules of physics. Hey, Blue, how have you been doing? I recently noticed that you are actually a female due to the choice that I made in the beginning of the game. Because I said her name is Blue and not his name is Spot or whatever choice I could make. I have no idea. Let's go. What? What? This is weird. Conway, you're in a weird place. What is this? Oh, this goes to my notes immediately. Neat. Oh wow, this is a lot of things. Oh, I got that Bureau of Secret Tourism. I got so many things I can do. And I'm apparently on iteration Cadran Lucio. I don't know what that means. But I need to see that guy about my leg. Apparently I can't look at my leg. Is this not something I can do? Who do I talk to see my leg? What was it? I guess I can't do it right now. That sucks. Weird. Whoa. Oh, this is so weird. Whoa. The jaw. Whoa, they are jaws. Now it's the Scarecrow. 88. What? What? Shannon. Shannon, I'm afraid. Oh, is this what this does? Deja vu. That's odd. What? Just, you know, deja vu. Same here. I always feel kind of embarrassed when that happens, like I'm in a play, but I don't know my lines. Oh well. What? What? I don't like this place. Get me out of here. The bat feeder. That's not a pendulum, that's a thing. That's a ukulele on a string. This is making me very nervous. There's a third floor for bears. I was gonna skip straight to the fifth, but now I really want to see what the third floor is. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Those are actual bears. Those are actual bears. Why are there bears up here? What the fuck?